Come on, YouTube. Work. Come on, YouTube. Work for me. Work for me, buds. Hey, there we go. Okay. Still haven't received that notification from YouTube. Oh, come on. Come on, YouTube. For whatever reason, YouTube has been really trash at pushing out the notifications lately. I don't know if it's just a me thing or for everybody in general. Alright, well, apparently you got the notification, Carter. Jesus. Literally every time I do these live streams, you're in here before I am. Alright. Well, I guess we'll get this show on the road. So anyways, guys, yeah, the big Texas skyball rising up over the horizon there. We're getting ready for this harvest here. This is going to be our first harvest in seasons on the new map. Yeah, you guys would not believe the amount of trouble I've gone through just trying to get this set up. Just with how difficult and how different the seasons works in 19. So today we don't have any rain coming. The drying potential is pretty much zero. All of this corn, let's see, this corn is at 22%. It's not going to get any drier, so we just got to go. We could wait until Monday potentially. Whoops, but I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, so we could go till Monday if we wanted to. But after that, yeah, Thursday it'd rain. So yeah. Yeah, it's just me today. No Beans yet again. He's MIA. We're still figuring out some stuff with our mods, so that kind of sucks, but we will figure it out. I promise you. Okay, but yeah, well, we got the big John Deere 8820 turbo over here. We're gonna do this cornfield. Yeah, this corn is done growing. It's not gonna really dry down much longer. Like I was saying, Monday would be the best time to harvest it, but I want to get this done because yeah, Wednesday we wouldn't be able to harvest anymore. I would basically die, and Thursday it's gonna rain, so moisture's just gonna go back up. There's no point really waiting, honestly. May as well just go. So let's get this big rig fired up. Yeah, you like that? I was actually pleasantly surprised to see the 8820 made it over to 19 from 18. Honestly, it looks pretty freaking good. Some of the lettering on the side is a little iffy. I don't know if you guys can see that. I mean, it looks good until you like really look at it. It looks good here. For whatever reason, when you get out in here, it just like kind of moves around. But yeah, I mean, everything works good. The rotary screen turns. Yeah, pretty good model overall. Job well done, whoever did this. Oh no, we might have to wait an extra day. I may have lied to you guys. We might not be ready. What are we at? 22%? I wonder if it's gonna make me wait one full day. You know what? We can skip. I actually I know I know last time we did this, I couldn't figure out how to skip the days on here. I finally figured it out. Oh, we should probably turn this thing off. Yeah, that's gonna be our big rig. I'm pretty excited to harvest with it. Whenever we can harvest. 22%. So we're gonna have to go Monday then, because Monday is the only day with drying potential. Today we're even gonna lose some. It must be due to frost or something of that extent. I really like Lone Oak on 19. I don't have a whole lot of hours in it. I have another farm that I play around on. It was basically it's a farm for me to figure everything out on, so that way when I do the live streams and do this farm with you guys, I kind of know everything. And I like it a lot. I dig it. It's basically the same. I mean, really not a whole lot has changed from 17 to this version, which is fine because there wasn't really a whole lot that needed changing. It's just been updated. You know, textures, everything looks better. And with seasons, this map, honestly, this map is still probably my #1 map with seasons. It's awesome. Everything from the field sizes to the buildings. And I feel like this map was just designed with seasons in mind. Like, this map is so much fun with seasons. It feels like a real place, you know? A lot of the maps you play, and it's like flat ground, huge fields, and you know, like there's no thought to any of the background or anything, and it just doesn't feel like a real place. So yeah, that's my 2 cents on it. Oh, I just got the notification now that we're live streaming, as I've been watching the live stream for 4 or 5 minutes. How lame is that? Okay, yeah, well, I don't want to tab over to all the vehicles. So yeah, like I was saying though, I figured out how to skip the nights on this, and I can't believe I didn't think of this sooner. I mean, it makes sense. But where's the dog? Oh, there's Okay, don't pay any attention to that. But yeah, in order to skip the nights, you actually have to sleep on your bed here. Oops, wrong button. And you can't sleep until, I think it's like, when is it? It's like 8 or 9 o'clock. You'll be able to sleep in your bed and skip time forward. Because yeah, like, see, if I try to hit it now, it just says you're not tired. You have to actually like back out of the room and walk back in. Otherwise, it doesn't give you that option again. See, we got a whole bunch of people up here in the chat. Thanks for popping in, guys. Also, thanks for letting us hit another milestone. I totally missed it, but we're at 121 subscribers now. I think I just checked it out as right before I started this live stream. So, shout out to all of you guys out there. Thanks. Even though we didn't put a video out for quite a while, we're still steadily gaining subscribers. And then we hit 120 after the last live stream I did, and we picked up another one just a couple days ago. So, yeah, awesome work, everybody. Thank you for showing all the support. Appreciate it. Now we're we're patiently waiting to skip this day, so that way we can get to harvesting. Now I could turn off, if you guys are ever playing with seasons on here, you can turn off the crop moisture. So yeah, so they have to be below 20%. Okay, so that's fair. I think that's fair. So I'm gonna leave it on just for realism purposes. I think it's pretty awesome to have on. And I did shorten the season length days just so I could speed this up, because honestly, like, I had to skip to 6, and then I skipped to 9 days because when I skipped to 6, it changed the forecast, and all the days changed to rain. So that wasn't gonna work. And then I skipped to 9 and went through all those days of rain, got a couple days of sun, and the plants finally stopped growing, and then I switched to 3, and it changed the forecast and gave us these sunny days. So yeah. Alright, so what time is it? Oh, dang it. I just want to see what time it was, game. We'll sleep for 12 hours. Man, I feel like my whole awesome intro is kind of cannot work your fields. I better be able to work my fields. I'm gonna be really pissed if I can't freaking harvest. This whole live stream will be for naught if I can't harvest, you guys. It says, though, when I look on here, it says that we can still harvest corn. So it says that we're still in the season of harvesting. Oh, man, I just had it. There we go. Alright, let's check this here moisture out. We might have to give it a couple hours today even. Yeah, see, it went up overnight. But it is going to warm up today, according to the forecast. Oh, never mind. Look at our drying potential just got downgraded, you guys. Look at how ridiculous this is. Okay, so I might have to disable crop moisture, because otherwise we're not going to be able to get this corn out of here. Don't hate me for this, you guys, okay? Because, yeah, today is literally today's our last day for harvest on corn before basically it becomes impossible to. Dang, that sucks. Unless if it drops down a whole lot. Oh my god, it's going up 27%. So yeah, it must have frosted, and now with the frost coming off, everything's dripping wet. Great. Okay, guys. Don't hate me for this. We're going to do this, though. Okay, we're going to do that. And we're going to turn that off. Oh, man, I feel bad even doing that, honestly, you guys. Like, it's not what I wanted to do. Man, that's a bit disappointing. Man, we may have to play with, like, really long seasons. Like, we might just have to do, like, 9-12 days per season. Like, that might just have to be how it is. The only problem that I have with that is it might dictate our live streams. You know, I'm going to turn some of this volume down real quick. Because this thing's loud as hell in my ears. You know, that might dictate some of our live streams in a sense. You know, 'cause, I mean, most people just want to watch, you know, the fun stuff. Us harvesting, planting, plowing, that kind of stuff. Not the in-between stuff like where we do hay bales for 2 hours. You know, that might not be fun for a lot of people. But yeah, here we go. We're going on corn. We're getting, wow, close to 200 bushels an acre. That's pretty good. So yeah, if you guys look down there in the bottom right corner, I was able to find the handy dandy unit conversion mod for this game. So yeah, everything's now fully Americanized. Everything's in bushels, you guys. How awesome is that? I'm so pumped about that. I can't stand, honestly, I think that makes me the most mad about this game is you can't change it from liters to bushels in the base game. Wow, look at that. That's pretty good, guys. We didn't spray any fertilizer. We didn't spray any weed, any herbicide on this, any preventatives. We basically, I think this field was fallow the last 2 years. Yeah, yeah. When I went to buy the field, it said it was, yeah, the last 2 years, so that's pretty dang good, you guys. I'm gonna have to dump before we even get all the way around this field. I'm already a third of the way full. I'm wondering next year if I can actually plant end rows on this. That'd be kind of sweet. Then I could go with the rows instead of this. Looks kind of funky. That's alright. So yeah, this big 8820, she's got a 6-row corn header on her, and I think it's like a 20 or 22 foot bean head. So yeah, does a pretty good job and looks pretty darn good doing it too. So can't complain there. Well, these kind of look like end rows here. That's better. All right, let's see if we can get one pass down. Dang, guys, I am like super impressed with our yield that we're getting on this field. Considering we did nothing. I did plow it though. So I guess that made a world of difference apparently. This thing's pretty cool though. Like the cab honestly looks pretty good in here. The hour meter, if you guys can see it there, the double zeros, that actually does work, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, the shift knobs and stuff don't really work. I think the brake pedals don't work either. But the RPM gauge, the big one, the big looking gauge there right next to the hour meter, that's the RPM tack for this bad boy, and that works. So yeah, honestly not a bad mod overall. I'm pretty impressed with it. It's definitely going to get a lot of use on this farm, that's for sure. Wow, we are holding rock steady at 211 bushels an acre right now. I am floored. I was honestly expecting like 130, 140. I'm still not super familiar with how 19 works with fertilizing, but I know in 17 you'd get punished pretty good for not fertilizing. So this is pretty impressive. But I know that the way the seasons mod works, it's all that stuff has changed due to rotating your crops is much more important in seasons 19 than it was in 17. You get way bigger bonuses and way bigger penalties now for properly or improperly managing your crop cycle, which is awesome. Yeah, I kind of wish I had beans out here, just that way I could have someone to unload for me. We'll pick the header up and auger this bad boy out, and we'll get it ready to unload here. Yeah, it's kind of funny. This thing is not a big combine in this game, but I don't know if any of you guys have ever seen an 8820, but they're freaking huge. Okay? They are massive. Yeah, they're... Even today, they're still a pretty big combine. Alright, let's get these wagons on over there. So we got the big 1086 pulling some doubles. Thanks everyone for jumping in too. It's been like a week since we did a live stream, and I already got a whole bunch of you guys up in here. That's pretty awesome. Alright, ooh, just barely under the auger. Alright, we'll leave these parked here. Oh, that's sick. You can hear the RPMs kick up right as I pulled those underneath of it. How's the unloading speed on this thing? Not bad. Not bad at all. Wow, that's a nice touch. I like that. Alright, let's flip this bad boy around and keep on rolling. It's kind of funny too, like when I go back and play 17, we're just like cruising through our fields, no problems. And now by default, crop destruction is turned on with seasons in this one, so yeah, that was a bit of a changeover. You know, I probably don't really need to take end rows out on this side, honestly. I probably should just go around one more time over there. Especially on the backside. They seem to have more trouble turning around on the backside there over by the tree line. Look at all that kern flowing up into the hopper. As we're currently using 5 of our 6 rows to harvest here. That's alright though. This is for all the deer fans in the chat. They hear me talk enough smack during the live stream, so I guess I can throw you guys a bone every once in a while. Farmer Zach down in the chat. What's up, dude? Thanks for jumping in today. Good to see you. Good to have you. Just out here harvesting a little bit of some kern here in 19. I think I'm gonna go one more time around, because I'm more worried about the back half of the field for him turning around once I hire him out. Good thing this thing has such a big hopper on it. Big grain tank. Because yeah, it should be filling up pretty fast, honestly. Otherwise. So yeah, you know, hopefully I do have another way. So I did cave and I bought a grain truck for this farm since we're gonna need one. It's just too far of a truck with the wagons, and none of our equipment can pull anything very fast. So that'd get pretty annoying pretty fast. I think the 1086 does like 20 in this game. And the sell points are a pretty good cruise, so I don't know if any of you guys watched any of our 17 Farm Sim 17 gameplay on Lone Oak, but we had the big grain bins, and I'm still waiting for that mod to come to 19. I think there's a version of it. I thought I saw one, but it might have been a version that, you know, you could only use in the editing, you know, Giant Studio editor. But I don't know. I don't remember exactly. I'll look into it again. If anybody knows if that's available, feel free to sound off in the comments, because that would be awesome. That's basically the only thing this farm is missing for me to just love it forever. God, you guys, we're getting some awesome yields right here. This is ridiculous. Does the beacon actually work on this thing? Oh, it does. Sick. Love it. Alright. Holy cow, I don't think he's going to be able to make it all the way down. This should be enough room for him to turn around at. Alright, let's... Oh, that's sick. You can even see the feeder. Wow, the little feeder chains there. That's awesome. Oh, took out a couple corn. No biggie. Alright, we'll get him swung around here for a quick unload. See, where the hell is Beans when I need him, you guys? Like, this is exactly where I need him right now. He'd already be waiting there with the wagons, ready to go. That's what we call raw horsepower, ladies and gents. Okay, so this thing does 24. But it probably won't go that fast, you know, once these things are loaded. So, yeah. Like I said, probably like 20 miles an hour fully loaded down. I see they still haven't fixed that, though. It still does that from 17 to 19. The trailer lights work? Oh, hell yeah, they do. How about hazards? Does this thing have hazards? Oh, this thing doesn't have... I don't think it has working blinkers. What if we turn the lights off? Nope. No working blinkers. Okay, well, that's alright. Dang, I should have done soybeans, but honestly, I thought Beans was going to be here to help me. I wasn't expecting to do a whole corn harvest solo. It's going to be a lot of work. Alright. Let's hop out of there. Get back in this bad boy. Yeah, just a little closer to 1086. Alright, might have to move to 1086 on my way. Alright, there we go. Get him going here. I mean, is it even really worth hiring a worker out on this? I don't know. Sure, we'll go for it. Why not? Get some cool Rolling footage. Oh, whoops, sorry. Sorry, bro. Jeez. He does not like me getting close. I like how you're only taking 3 rows at a time there, bud. It's a little awkward. Wish this guy wasn't so awkward, bud. She's putting in her fair share of work, though, guys. That's what it's all about right there. Alright, well. 706 is good to go. Dang, yeah, we already got half a wagon full. Holy cow. Let's see here. Because, you know, the bushel per acre could potentially get better the more towards the middle of the field we get. So this could get interesting. By the way, if you guys haven't already, hit that thumbs up button. Demolish it. You guys killed it on the last video. I got like 5 or 6 likes. That's pretty good. Usually we get like, I mean, well, it depends on the video. Yeah, usually right around that mark, I guess. So I mean, maybe I shouldn't praise it too much, but depends on the video. Some of our videos have not so many thumbs up. But yeah, well, I'll let you guys figure that one out on your own. How come this guy's only going for 5 rows here? Bud, you got a whole row there on the end. There you go. Could you guys actually imagine combining corn at 6 miles an hour? I don't think I know anybody that does that good. Maybe though. I mean, an 8820, that's a pretty good sized combine. You could maybe do it like 4 miles an hour. 8820 with like a 6 row, or maybe a 4 row header. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, like a 4 row, you probably wouldn't even cover the front tires. Then look at that. This thing is like literally as wide as this. This thing should probably have an 8 row corn header on it. In fact, is there an option for an 8 row corn header? Does anybody have an 8 row corn header? How big is this? This is an 8 row, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, look at that. Why didn't I buy that? What the hell's wrong with me? Bought the 643. I wonder, is it worth even like buying? Oh my god, that is so expensive. $38,000 compared to the $8,000 I paid for this. Oh, wow. Okay, maybe that might be a next year corn harvest thing. Wow, is this seriously 18 rows? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 8. Wow. That's huge. 18 rows of corn at once. Oh my god. I couldn't even imagine trying to get that thing lined up. I'm pretty sure this would work with the 8820. I don't see why not. Alright, let's go back and... So that's the 9... This is the one here. 9.1 meters? That's pretty big. Oops. Damn, that's like a 30-foot header. You're telling me we were running 30 feet on beans, we're running 6 feet, 6 rows on corn? That doesn't add up. That makes no sense. Why would you put such a big header on and then such a small header on for corn? That makes no sense. What does it call for? It calls for the 925, 643, and 608C. Okay, so yeah, so you could run the 608. I wonder if when we... I wonder honestly if it's smart enough to figure out if we put the 8 row on, if it will harvest slower. Interesting. I would buy one, you guys, but I'm kind of broke right now. I'm pretty poor. Oh yeah, we should probably down there and move this 1086 out of the way. I could sell that header, but that's not gonna off-put the cost by much. We're running pretty small acreage here. I don't know. What do you guys want to see? I'll buy the, you know what? I'll buy the 8 row and take out a loan if that's what you guys want. But You guys are, I don't know. I mean, a 6-row looks, oh, man, it just doesn't look right on there. I mean, am I wrong here? Look at that. That looks so small. Alright. You guys talked me into it. Oops. Alright. Yeah. Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to turn it off all the way, but yeah. Okay. Alright, let's drop this header. May as well drop it and drop some corn while we're at it. Alright. Okay. Yeah, whatever. We'll just move it out of the way. I'm thinking we're gonna buy that. Yeah, let's just do it. It says it's compatible with it, so that's pretty awesome, actually. I was just gonna hope that it was not stated and that it just kind of was. I mean, yeah, look at that, 4.5 meters, 9.1. I wish that the one thing I liked about 17 is that it 17 said feet down here after the unit conversion mod. 19 doesn't do that. It still keeps it in. Yeah. So we're gonna sell that. We're gonna be cutting it close, guys and gals. Alright. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more rows. We're buying it. 38 grand. Wow, we're down to 17 grand. Man, you guys, what are you doing to me, you guys? Stream, you're killing me. Alright. Oh, yeah, saving content. Thank you for saving it. So that way I can't, if I decide to forego this business venture, too late. Best part about this map right here. Wow, that is a full wagon. See, this one has lights in the back. Oh yeah, she giddy ups. Oops, there we go. Also helps if I don't accidentally tap the brakes. Oh yeah, so I remember how I said I thought the digital hour meter there worked? I guess it doesn't, because it says we're at half an hour on this thing already, and that gauge could care less. I mean, even though she's got plenty of giddy up, she's still a little slow, so. Although 15 in a combine has got to feel like you're moving. Like, that's got to feel like you're hauling some serious ass. A vehicle that big. Alright, so there's the soybean header. There's the corn header. Oh, yeah. Oh, see, that looks so much better. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. See, that looks meaner. Look at that. That looks... That... We should have had that from the start. Because, yeah, like 6 rows, like that's... We were basically doing the width of the combine. Like, here, at least now we're clearing some extra space. I like how this says Turbo 8820. So this must be like an early model, because I'm pretty sure the later 8820s were Titans, right? Pretty sure that the Turbo 8820s were early years of these models. Because it was like midway through that they started calling them Titans. At least I'm pretty sure. I could be dead wrong on that too. There we go. Well, now I feel like we have a real Titan in the field now. 8 rows. That's what I'm talking about. Big time farming out here. Oh no, she's got her. Look at that. Still going 6 miles an hour. Man, you can watch the corn literally get fed into it. That's awesome. She's a bit dusty. Oh yeah. Titan 2 was latest 8820. Yeah, so a Titan, yeah. Titan 2 would have been a later model 8820 then, okay. But they were, wasn't that like a midway through their production run though that they switched them over, I thought? Unless it was just like the last few years they were Titans. I don't know. I see a lot more of the Titans than I do of the Turbos, at least in my lifetime I have. See, at least I got someone in chat here that's calling me out whether I'm right or wrong. Appreciate it. Thank you. Man, he's really gonna fill up fast now that he's running 8 rows though. So let's see here. Let's see. So he's got 1 row done, 1 pass, 45% 1 pass. So he's literally gonna have to unload after this next pass. Wow. What's the capacity on this hog even? I didn't even look. 8,000. I'm pretty sure that's still liters though, is it not? Yeah, 8,000 liters. So I don't know what that equates to in bushels. Sadly. I wish the 1660 that I had wasn't ridiculous either, because that's a pretty BA. Honestly, like the way of this farm I wanted it to work was, you know, we start out and slowly go bigger and bigger for equipment. Hello, TR99, you know. And that was one of my plans. I wanted to get an axial flow for our next combine, but for whatever reason, the one that I downloaded cost 145 grand. So, yeah, I didn't really make a whole lot of sense to me either. I mean, sure, if you're playing base game, it slots in nicely here, but compared to where we're turbo models had yellow lid on cab intent too. Yep. That I knew. That I did know. One of the neighbors down by my family's farm, one of the neighbors' farms has a 8820 Titan 2. Saw it go down the road. That was a big rig. I can tell you that for free. Big rig. That's why I was saying earlier in the stream that it's kind of funny that the 8820 in this game, it kind of looks small. I mean, sure, next to the tractor and the wagons it looks kind of big, but some of the other stuff it looks small, but I mean, man, that thing moving down the road was big. Real big. Yeah, and 20 series is when they changed the cab from green and yellow to black and yellow. And then, yeah, Titan 2s went from yellow tops to green tops. Alright, let's get this guy a sweet unload. Alright. See, we got some deer fans up in here. I told you they'd come. It's all about the thumbnail. Man, this thing is dang near full. Wagons are getting a little squirrely back there. It's kind of funny if you pull these things with like a truck or something that goes fast. The back ones, they just get all over the place. So I mean, yeah, I don't know. I feel like the 8820 could be scaled a little bit bigger because I mean, I don't know. It's not that much bigger than the 1086. But in real life, it's gonna be quite a bit bigger than a 1086. I feel like. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. That's one full wagon, ladies and gents. First full wagon of this 2019 Lone Oak Farm harvest. This is going to be a lot of corn, you guys. I wasn't prepared to do this single-handedly. I totally did not account for me doing this single-handedly. Alright, we gotta move to 1086. Dang it. Look at all this hopping in and out of equipment I gotta do when I'm running solo. Oh, there's a guy that I watch on YouTube. I forget his name. He's got a Massey Ferguson combine, I'm pretty sure, that he runs. He pulls it with Oliver tractor, or he pulls wagons with Oliver tractors. But yeah, he does like everything by himself. And yeah, he's like, one of his videos I was watching, he's like, honestly, today I spent more time just running around to get equipment here, back and forth, than I have in the field. And I could totally see it, honestly, just playing this game alone, I could totally see it. It's like, man, I'm spending most of my time, it's like I'm doing 2 passes, then I gotta bring the tractor to the other end of the field. 2 passes, bring the tractor all the way to the other end of the field. Man, that FS19 Skya box, though, looks good. Clear, cold day, 25 degrees, ground temp 28 degrees. Whew. This would probably be pretty rough on the skids in the bottom of this header, I'd imagine. So chat, how's everyone's day going? So we got quite a few people up in here yet again. Anybody doing some real life harvesting? Yeah, Massey Rotary yeah, he has a ton of Oliver tractors. God, yeah, dude, what is his name? I can't think of it. I've watched a lot